Justice for John T. Williams. How you doing?
I asked you to stop doing that.
Okay.
Let me stand up for my brother.
All right.
Don't make me say it again.
All right. We all want justice. Okay. Take care. I think the decision
What
was
did
good.
I just said?
This decision
What did I
was
say?
good. Okay. Take care.
My brother. You understand that? Keith?
What do you think, what do you feel about what you heard from the jurors today?
I like it.
Why do you like it, sir? What is it about their answers that pleases you?
So the majority of the jurors who determined whether or not Mr. Williams posed an imminent threat of danger said no, he did not. And it's a very important aspect here, for he was simply walking along the street with the tools of his trade and when he was shot.
That's for what I see, for what I seen in it. Reliving this, what I seen in the video. I had thoughts to it. I was like, where did he have the time to react? And my brother was, don't do that. My brother was deaf in his left ear, could barely hear, could barely see. I'd have to get this close to let him know who I am, and that hurt my heart. So I used all my heart and thoughts of the old ones that I'm going to handle this proudly for him. Because of who I am. So we are seventh generation carvers.
So did the jury do say what you believe as well?
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about this process? What it has meant to you, your family, and then now to have these answers from the jurors? Personally, talk about what it means to your family.
Very good to be on.
It's not something you chose.
And my brother's walking down the street, carving like we do. And we grew up here. Anybody that knows us, we carve, walk down the street. The discipline we have. How can you fear that? You know, everybody knew us out there from the 70s on, wherever we walk. You know, things Dad and Granddad said, heritage, honor. And they took it away from me. They want to know how I feel. I can't say that. It's us that's going to have to live with it forever. My daughters, my grandchildren. Process 4-point-something seconds to make a decision. What are you, God? Are you? Drag my family through the mud? All we want to do is keep heritage alive. My name's Rick Williams. I'm a seventh generation carver. This is my sister Linda. My brother Danny.
Mr. Williams, what would you like to see happen now with Officer Burke?
As I understand it, the next steps are that the prosecutor's office will determine whether or not to bring charges. And we would like to see accountability on behalf of this family and the entire community for what was done, both in the criminal justice system and in the civil justice system.
You want charges filed against Officer Burke?
Of course, of course.
Sorry?
Of course I do.
Why?
You walk up to my brother, you see him, and then you shoot him. And you want to know why I want to see him prosecuted? What's the matter with you? Where's your heart? My family, we stood proudly and honorably for who we are, Williamsons. We're seventh generation people. What have you got to offer? How dare you ask me something like that? Of course I want to see him. I'd like to have words with him. I'd like to sit down and talk to him, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of, you're going to get on paper, tell me I have to read it, I see it on TV, that he's not going to get a fair hearing? What's the matter with you? I got a question. What's the matter with you? How can you ask me that? Of course I want to see him prosecuted. I'm going to play God with my brother and my family. And my granddaughter said to me to protect and serve them. Grandpa, as I see it, is to protect and shoot people like me. Who are you? Who are you?
Sir, is this going to bring some
Don't do this.
Sorry. I want to make sure that you step back.
Through all this, since August 30th, I saw people change. I heard people walk up and say silly things to me. You all think you're going to win, Indian? Right on. Have a good day, sir. It got even better after that. As being full-blood, I see visions. And all this, I saw ripples. I saw different people change. It didn't matter if they were black, white, Mexican. It didn't matter what race they were. All they said is, we're honored to see what you're doing, sir. We're proud of you. I see it changing. That's what I saw in my visions, that whatever happened to my brother, I stood proudly for him and honorably, calmly. I had to listen to these things, and I still see it changing. Who are you? Who are you?
How long do you think you'll have to wait for that change?
I see it changing already. I walk the streets now and I see people say, I'm proud of you, sir. I don't know how you're able to compose yourself. And I shake their hand and tell them, smile, it's free. I'll have a good day. They ask me why. Smile's free. Be strong. Be proud. Stick together. This is our home. Badge doesn't give you the right to be God. Too heavy, take it off. Find another profession. To take another soul, take another life. I started thinking, every time I see him, what I thought. I had to use my grandfather's thoughts to stop. Just watch. Tradition. It's everything. Now I walk up and say, how are you today? I don't hate you all. I just feel bad for the decision that youngster made.
Sir,
I asked him to keep up the good work.
You're talking about the officers you're going up to?
That isn't what I said.
I asked you for that.
I said I walk up to the police and talk to them. They're taking it easy on the homeless and the street people. We're human beings. You got a nice home, you got a good family, you take care of yourself. You ever feel like you ever wanted something? But you don't. You got a job, you're doing something. That makes you better than us, and I don't see that. I find it a shame that y'all not paying attention. Guy walking down the street, excuse me, you spare a dollar, and you look at him and get a job. I see them all playing God, man. I'm poor as I could be. I dig in my pocket. I give that youngster or whoever it is the last dollar I have. Thank you. Peace. Share the smile. It's free.
This family has been willing to talk with anybody who was interested in talking about this and in working toward constructive solutions. There's a lot of change that needs to happen. Rick is holding that vision. We continue to have those conversations because what has happened here should never happen again. And this family stands for the change that will ensure that it will never happen again.
The next step for the family is to focus on getting a memorial totem pole for John T. Williams funded, carved, and erected somewhere in the city of Seattle. And that will be something that occupies the family's time and their efforts.